For the next live technical analysis video, we're going to do Zcash, C-E-Z, Zcash. Hand it over to Crypto Bobby.
All right, so we have Zcash paired with the US dollar, weekly time frame. Data's coming in from Coinbase. Forgive the messy chart, but we've had beautiful movement on Zcash. We've been tracking this as closely as possible, and most of us have taken profit almost at the exact teeter-totter top of it. That Fibonacci hasn't been moved for quite some time, and it has came through beautifully. So let's just zoom in right away and start looking at Zcash. Let's see what we could expect from Zcash in the short to near term future, near term future, excuse me. So you could see here, right, we just broke out. Zcash went parabolic. It said, see you later. It said, see you later, 236. See you later, 618. Okay, we'll come and chill for a second. Wait a second. See you later, 786. Okay, one movement. See ya. We'll come back down and retest our Fibonacci, which we've done a couple times now, which not Fibonacci, excuse me, our trend line, which you could see here. First touch point of the trend line is drawn here, December 21st, 2022. Second touch point here looks like February 21st, 2022, and we just have it extended out to the right. Once we broke above it, you could see right, where do we want to get pulled right back to us to the trend line? We wick below it before a candle body's closing above it. We go absolutely extra parabolic and create a true, real all-time high for Zcash. Then where do we go once we start getting pulled back down? We go to our 618 movement, bounce off of that, go to our second 618 movement, get rejected from there, find slight support before getting rejected all the way down to our trend line, which is where we're currently at and we're currently bouncing off of, right? So this is just a beautiful movement, beautiful setup, amazing gains on the table, right? As crazy it is to say, but this is just someone that's been in Zcash since, the teen levels of price action. At $230, this is a beautiful buying opportunity because we're bouncing off of a multi-touch point trend line that's played out beautifully. So not financial advice, but great opportunity bouncing off of the current trend line on Zcash. So it's an amazing setup. We could potentially continue to the upside. The last token we covered was Dash, and we were at the 236 fib level, sitting on it finally, testing it as support before we continue to the upside. Now we've already cleaned out all the Fibonacci's. We've already blasted through a majority of them, and now we're teeter-tottering on a multi-year, multi-touch trend line. This is absolutely bullish, and I hope that Zcash leads us into and continues a very strong bull market. We could get out our measuring tool roughly from current price action to our first movement of our 618 is 46% movement to the upside. To our second movement of the 618 is 134% movement to the upside. And our third movement of our 618 is 217% movement to the upside, which is our previous all-time high. So look for us to move that 217% and truly start creating more all-time highs, which would take us to $866 per token, and that's our last movement of the current Fibonacci, which we would have to plot a new one from our swing high to our potential swing low, but we don't know for sure if this is our current swing low, but I would trust that trend line, right? Because I could move that Fibonacci and we could just retest it and put our zero movement of the Fibonacci on the trend line, but that's for a different live stream in the near future. Everything looks good with Zcash, not financial advice. Decent buying opportunities with very minimal downside, even though if we do start moving to the downside, we could really start coming back down to the $70 range, $60 range, $44 range, to potentially the low $20 range. But hopefully we don't have to worry about that for quite some time until Zcash gets at or above $866 per token. So that's it for Zcash. Beautiful movement that's been put in. Back to JJ.
Zcash is definitely very beautiful token, and it seems like it's going to recover very well because every time Bitcoin bounces up to the upside, Zcash follows very strongly as well. It's moving in the 10s and 20 percentages when it moves, especially if it starts going to the upside, it's following Bitcoin pretty well. And some people are saying that Zcash is the other Bitcoin, the privacy Bitcoin, because you can't trade Zcash.
True.
And a lot of people, that's the sentiment on the internet, that Zcash is the privacy Bitcoin. So
Yep.
it has a lot of good sentiment on the online right now. It's kind of like, it's kind of getting the same. It feels kind of like when people were talking about XRP as well.
True.
That's the type of fan base you get it with Zcash as well. So that matters a lot with crypto. What the vibe is out there for that coin, and it's a really good vibe, and a lot of money's in it, and it seems like it's gonna keep going to the upside. And you saw that trend line. Crypto Poppy has part of that
Multi-year trend line,
multi-year trend. He plotted right back in around December 16th to 2025. That's where he kind of adjusted it again. So it's been there. He called it. It looks like it's gonna be bouncing off of it. So let's see. Hopefully it goes back up and it surpasses his all-time high price. All right, guys, that was Zcash.